Hey you guys, so today is shampoo day. So I'm gonna show y'all the entire process, all right? I'm gonna be deep conditioning, pre-pooing, and today I'm also going to oil my scalp, okay? All right, so first things first, and this is basically gonna be an all-day process, just because I choose to. You can decrease the time if you don't want to take a lot of time, but I got time today. And plus, I do things in between doing my hair that help me pass the time. So first, I'm just going to unwrap my hair. And I normally wash my hair every week, but it hasn't been quite a week yet, but I just feel like shampooing again today, so I'm going to do so. So the first thing I'm going to do is oil my scalp. Oiling the scalp helps to increase blood flow circulation, especially if you're using oils that contribute towards hair growth and that contribute to increased circulation. If you're using an oil that does not necessarily contribute to those things, it will not really grow your hair. But that's why I'm going to be using the Silky Growth Oil. This is the 8-ounce bottle. Okay, so with the 8-ounce bottle, they normally come in a smaller size. They normally come in this bottle, but sometimes 8-ounce is available. It just sells out really quickly. So you just untwist the cap. I normally untwist my cap like halfway, so to control the flow. And then I like to part mine and put the oil directly on the scalp, because that's where you want the oil to go. You don't necessarily want it on your hair. You want it on the actual scalp. And then kind of rub it in. And someone asked me, like, how often should you oil your scalp? You can oil your scalp daily. It will weigh your hair down, but if you're trying to grow your hair, and if you're doing mostly protective styles, it really doesn't matter if it weighs your hair down. The only time it really matters is if you're wearing your hair down and you want a lot of body and movement. If that's the case and you use oil every day, it will weigh your hair down. But you can oil your scalp however often you want. I'm not really interested in my hair growing back super fast, so I don't use it daily. I may use it 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes I use it right before I'm going to shampoo. It really just depends. All right, so I'm just going to continue this all over the head. Okay, so now that I'm done, now I'm going to just massage it in. Massaging it in helps to increase the blood flow, kind of give it like a head start. You just want to make sure it's actually on your scalp. Increased blood flow leads to better circulation, which leads to faster hair growth. All right, and then from this point, I'm going to jump in the shower and I'm just going to pre-poo. And I'm going to do this with the oil still on, so I'm not shampooing the oil out. I'm just wetting my hair. That's it, just wetting my hair. The oil will still be on my scalp because, again, I'm not shampooing it. But I'm just going to wet my hair and then add the pre-poo on my actual hair. With the pre-poo, I'm not concentrating on my scalp. I'm concentrating on the actual hair. So with the oil, I'm concentrating on my scalp, and with the pre-poo, I'm concentrating on my hair. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got out of the shower and I have pre-poo. I pre-poo in the shower. So this is the pre-poo mud mask. Okay, it's a hair mud mask. All right, and this is great for the hair because it also promotes hair growth. It helps with dandruff. It helps to cleanse your scalp, get all the toxins off of your scalp. It helps to soften your hair. It's very good for relaxed hair, or if you have permanent color in your hair, or both. This is very good for chemically treated hair. So I've already put it in my hair, and let me tell you, my hair feels so good right now, like my head, because when I put that oil on, then when I got in the shower, and like I like my showers hot, and plus you need hot water to apply the mud mask. The hotter the water, the better. Now don't burn yourself, but it just helps to open up the cuticle so that it can actually get inside of the hair shaft. But the steam actually, like, it helps with the oil treatment because again it opens up your pores and it allows the oil to actually be really, really effective. And oh, my scalp is feeling like 10 people are massaging my scalp right now. The feeling is amazing. Okay, so have those two things going on, and now I just let it sit and do its thing. So take your plastic cap. If you have a shower cap, I'm going to use this plastic bag. Because who does not have a drawer full of plastic bags? All right. So, put the shower cap on, plastic bag, plastic cap, whatever. All right. And I'm going to let this sit. The minimum amount I would recommend is 30 minutes, but I'm going to go a little bit longer than that. I'm going to go for a couple of hours. So at this point, I have shampoo. I rinsed out the pre-poo mud mask. Okay? Hair felt amazing, all right? Then I shampooed with the Extreme Clean. This is a deep cleansing clarifying shampoo. I shampooed with this, number one, because I wanted to get the excess product off of my hair, and I wanted to make sure I got the excess oil off of my scalp, okay? That is very important if you like hair that has a lot of body. Then after that, I shampooed on my second lather with the Extreme Moisture shampoo. And with the Extreme Moisture shampoo, that just starts layering the moisture back in the hair. So that starts adding the moisture back inside the hair. Then I did a deep conditioning treatment with the Intense Moisturizing treatment. All right, so that's what you see on my hair now. It's the Intense Moisturizing treatment. All right. I combed it all the way through. You want to make sure you pay attention to the ends of your hair. Paying attention to the ends of your hair is very, very important. Muy importante if you want to keep your length, okay? The reason why your hair does not grow as long as you want it to grow is because you're not retaining length. All right, so at this point now I'm going to let this sit. I may let this sit, I don't know. I may let it sit an hour. I may go longer because I'm about to go get dinner started and all that good stuff. I may go ahead and rinse it out later, but I may rinse it out in the morning. Who knows? But minimum, you want to let it stay in at least 30 to 45 minutes, preferably under heat. But since I plan on letting it stay in longer, I'm going to just rely on my body heat to do what it needs to do. That's why I let it stay in like way longer than 30 to 45 minutes. But if you have a hooded dryer, just jump under there for 30 to 45 minutes, up to an hour, and you're good. Then you can rinse. But again, I have time today, so I'm gonna let it stay in a little longer. I'm gonna use the same plastic bag. And again, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but when you're putting a plastic bag on your head, you want to make sure that your hair is underneath that bag so that any hair that drips, the water won't drip all down your back. The bag will catch it. If you just kind of let your hair hang and your hair is not like inside the bag, your back gonna be wet up. Trust me. All right. And then I'm gonna put on my little thing that my son bought me. And the only reason I put this on is just so you don't see the plastic bag. My honey got a real problem with that. So he was like, why you got a bag on your head? He don't understand the struggle, okay? But he gonna be all right. If he likes the finished product, this is how we get there, all right? Okay. So yeah. So, and it just has a little thing in the back. I need to add some of these to my line, huh? Okay. So I'm just gonna let this stay on here. I'm gonna finish doing what I need to do. Go get dinner started. We having chicken and rice tonight. That's an inside joke for all y'all that have been watching the videos for a while. They tired chicken and rice in this house, basically. But we have not had it in some weeks. And my little bitty baby requested it today. So guess what? We getting chicken and rice because I always have the stuff to make it. So anyway, all right. So I'll be back after I rinse this out. Talk to y'all later. Bye. All right, you guys. So I waited until the next day, which is today, to jump in the shower, rinse my deep conditioner out, the intense moisturizing treatment. So now I'm got my hair in a towel to help it towel dry, because you never want to put product on soaking wet hair. Someone asked me that. What do I do? When do I put the leave-in conditioner on? Should I put it on when it's soaking wet? No, you don't want to put any product on your hair when it's soaking wet, because with that excess water, then your hair is not going to reap most of the benefits. So you want to towel dry it. If you're in the shower and you are putting on conditioner, then after you shampoo, you want to wring your hair out as much as you can. And then put your conditioner on, or you can grab a towel and just kind of towel dry while you're in the shower and then put the conditioner on. All right. So, all right. So at this point, I'm going to use my vanilla milk leave-in conditioner. And you want to make sure you're, again, paying close attention to the ends of your hair. A lot of people just tend to put it on the roots, but the ends of the hair are critical if you are trying to grow your hair and have some length. Now, if you don't care anything about length, don't focus on your ends. But length retention, that's the key to having longer hair. Length retention, like retaining what you grow. Because your hair is always growing. Some people say, my hair just won't grow. Your hair is always growing. If your hair is not the length that you wanted, your issue is you're not retaining the growth that you have. Every time you grow hair, you're having to cut it back off because your ends are so bad. So if you can prevent that, then you'll see more length. And if you're relaxed and or thinking about going back to a relaxer and you're like, I just don't have any idea what to do with my hair, I'm just so lost, I have a relaxed hair boot camp, okay? If you look in the comment section of this video, I'll put the link in there. But the relaxed hair boot camp will basically tell you every single thing you need to know about your relaxed hair. It'll give you a plan on like a hair care regimen. It'll give you everything you need to know. How often to relax, what you should do in between relaxers, how to stretch, all of that is included in the boot camp. Relaxed hair boot camp. All right, so at this point, I'm just combing the leave-in conditioner through my hair. Man, my hair feels so soft. Even wet is feeling amazing, okay? And when you take the extra care with your hair, you will notice a difference in your hair even when it's wet. You won't just notice it being soft when it's dry. You'll notice it when it's wet. All right. So my hair is still much shorter than I like for me to start doing roller sets. I feel like it's still too short right now. So I'll be applying heat, and that's the reason why I use the vanilla milk, because the vanilla milk is lightly infused with a little bit of protein. And protein helps keep the hair strong. So that's really good for relaxed hair and hair. Like if you use a lot of heat, even if you're not relaxed, but you use a lot of heat, the protein helps because it keeps your hair strong. And I know a lot of people are scared to put things with protein in their hair. They're like, oh, my hair is protein sensitive and my hair doesn't respond well to protein. This does not contain enough protein to make your hair hard, to make it, a lot of times when you do a protein treatment, it makes your hair really hard, which is supposed to. But this is, when I say very, is lightly infused with protein. It is not going to make your hair hard. You'll still have that light, bouncy hair. You won't even know it's there, trust me. And this is just some of the foam wrap. And I just like to put some of the foam wrap on my edges so that it'll lay down. A lot of you say, how do you control your new growth when you're 6 months? I think as of right now, I think I'm 12 weeks post relaxer. And this is how I lay my new growth down. Step 1 is to put some of this foam wrap on your edges. Step 2, take your satin scarf and tie it down. This is how I let my hair air dry. I tie it down while it's wet. When you tie it down while it's wet, and then after it dries, it'll be laid down, so you won't have to do nearly as much work to get your roots straight or your edges. And these scarves are available at byljonesproducts.com. I always recommend getting 2 scarves because you need one. You always need one that's clean. So while you're wearing one, then you could be washing the other one. So you always have one that's clean because you never want to put a dirty scarf on clean hair. That's the same as putting on dirty underwear when you get out of the shower. And we don't do that, do we? No, that is disgusting. So don't put a dirty scarf on your clean hair. You just have defeated the purpose. All right? All right, so this was the next step. Now I'm going to let this air dry. Oh, another key to air drying is once you have your hair tied up, leave it alone. Don't touch it. A lot of people say, oh, when my hair air dries, oh, it just looks like a mess. Okay, that's because you keep doing this every 5 minutes trying to check and see if it's dry. Leave it alone. Comb it down and leave it alone. If you feel like you cannot help yourself from touching it, then while it's like this, put your bonnet on top of that, okay? And then that way you can't even see your hair. But don't touch it. And also, air drying is not a style. It's just a way to make your hair dry without using the direct heat from the blow dryer. But you could also sit up under a dryer if you would like, a hooded dryer, and that will be fine. But air dry is not a style. So after your hair is air dried, it's normal for it to not look style because it's not a style. It's just dry. You still have to style it, but air drying is just a way for you to avoid heat. For those of you that don't like to use a lot of heat on your hair, that's a way to avoid using the heat, which is to let it air dry. So I'm gonna let mine air dry. And normally when I air dry like this without using the bonnet, because my hair is really thick, it normally takes maybe 4 or 5-ish, sometimes 6 hours to dry. Around 4 to 6 hours, it'll be completely dry if I don't do anything else to it, all right? So, but I'm just gonna spray just a little bit more leave-in conditioner on my ends just to be sure. comb that through. All right, and now I can finish doing all of my things I need to do around the house. All right, so I'll be back again for the style portion. All right, you guys, so this is the finished product after it has finished air drying. I have not put any heat to it at all. And as I was thinking about how I want to style my hair, I decided I'm not going anywhere at all this week. So guess what? I think I'm gonna skip the styling. Like, that's my least favorite part. I have not gone back to work yet. My salon is still closed and I'm not going anywhere. And actually this look can suffice for going out. Like, you know, it's not all over my head. It's, you know, it looks fine. All I gotta do if I wanna keep it cute is just throw some glasses on top, you know? Or I can do my faux headband, use my scarf, and kind of make it into a headband. I'm gonna show you. Fold it like that. And I can kind of do it like a headband. I can let that back hang if I want. I can tie it. And I could just go if I do need to make a quick run. So you know what? I think I'm gonna skip the heat for this week. And I'm just gonna do this. I could kind of get used to doing this because the shampooing and conditioning is not my problem. I swear. It is the styling that I don't like because it takes me so long. I'm gonna see if I can show you my new growth. All of that, I can feel it. All of the wavy part back there, that's new growth. New growth. I can feel that waviness. And I have about 2 inches of new growth since I've gotten my relaxer. I'm about, if I had to guess, I lost track, but I want to say I'm right around 12, 13 weeks. I'll update it at the description. I'm gonna have to look at my calendar, but I think I'm around 12, 13 weeks-ish since my relaxer. But anyway, I got it in February. So February, March, April, May. Yeah, I might be right around 12, between 12 and 13 weeks post relaxer. Okay, so this is how, if you want to know, how do you keep it under control? I just showed you. All you got to do, tie it down. Now you see this part back here, you can still see my new growth is still thick and all that good stuff. I have not put any heat to it. Now once I put heat to it, you won't be able to see my new growth because I'm basically silk pressing my hair at that point. Well, at least I'm silk pressing the new growth. And I have a tutorial on how to silk press your hair if you stretch, like if you really, really stretch like I do, like 6 months or more. You basically will be silk pressing your hair if you want to get it to look straight by heat. If you are stretching your hair and you still want the straight look, but you do not want to use heat, it is not going to look straight, okay? Unless you just have a really, really, really fine texture of hair. But if you have like coarse hair that curls up, you're not going to be able to get the straight look with just rollers. I'm sorry. It's just not going to be done, okay? So, again, I have decided to not. And I think I'm going to put my faux thing back on. See, and you see how when I tied it down while it was wet, it don't mind my nails, y'all. Y'all know what it is. But you see how when I tied it down when it was wet and it laid it down, it lays my edges down. It laid all of that down so that when if I did choose to style it this week, I have already done most of the work with just tying it down, and I don't need to use that much heat to just, you know, bring it on home. Except for that back area back there. All right, so I'm just gonna put my scarf back on. And see, my husband can't stand, make sure he's not coming. He can't stand for me to walk around with my bonnet on all day or with like a scarf covering my entire head. Now, like this look right here, he don't mind because he can see most of my hair. But I knew he was feeling some kind of way because I was watching a show, Handmaid's Tale, And you know, they had to wear the little things on their head. And he walked in when I was watching it, was like, well, everybody walking around with these rags on their head. Huh? Yes, honey.
I don't want chicken and rice now.
You want?
So I already ate my pancakes.
You want chicken and rice?
No, I already ate my pancakes.
Okay, guys. So let me go see what this little one wants. I think he's trying to tell me he's hungry. But anyway, this is my style for the week. And the only thing I'm going to do at night is just put the bonnet on top of this. All right. And I don't really have to style. And you see it's all, I mean, it feels great. You see it kind of already has some body in it without even a style. And just doing this, oh, it smells so good. I could just smell like the products. I love good smelling hair. Okay, so anyway, you guys, all right, so that was it. And I basically just showed you my whole entire process that I did this time. It took me about 2 days. And again, that's just a long way because I chose to deep condition for way longer than I normally do. And I chose to let it air dry, which basically takes all day. All right. So again, when I'm ready to go to bed, I just put a bonnet on and I'll just rock this for the rest of the week. And then when it's time to shampoo again, then I'll just shampoo. All right. So I hope this helps you all. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like and send me a comment if you have any questions, comment, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.